What's up, Solar? I had to leave after a few minutes yesterday after the raid. How did you end up, Solar? Did you behave yourself after I left? Yeah, it's me. It's me. I'm the guy. I left, I thought he was a chud, and so was his chat. I was actually embarrassed for you guys yesterday. I have no idea how you guys live with yourselves acting that way. That was wild work from both of y'all. I know you like to do that to every streamer, Solar, but as soon as he wasn't having it, I was like, holy shit, guys. Not necessarily everyone. I'm not necessarily talking about you, Jordan, but definitely pause. Gang up on you? Brother, you typed like 4 times as many messages as everyone else in chat combined. How are you not a spammer in that case? Not you, Jordan. Paw. Maybe I said Jordan. I didn't mean Jordan if I said Jordan. I don't think I did, though. In the rules, spamming isn't there. That is not an argument. Genuinely. Cowboy, how's it going? Anyways, a ban is kind of much. He could have just time out. Yeah, I mean, no, though, because he was like, hey, don't do that like 3 times in a row, and it was his first time meeting you, and you kept doing it. So, like, it felt like really valid. Yeah, I know, Solar. I know it's light for you, but like, like not everyone's gonna think it's funny. That's just how it is. Oh, also, I forgot your 2 hydrates. I reached out and personally apologized to him because of that shit. I always talk like this, and you never banned me for spamming, so what the hell? Yeah, but he's not me. And honestly, I would appreciate it if you compacted your shit into a few messages as well. I'm not gonna read chat for a minute. Y'all are, y'all are pushing my buttons. Turn on the music. Ooh, hey, those are all very long. What are we doing here? Um, Rain Man, that's a movie. Though I'm not sure. Reservoir Dogs is also a movie. That's probably what we're looking at is movies. I think Radioactive Man is too, but I'm not actually 100% on that. Roasted chicken, romaine, lettuce, red onion.
What's up, Doc?
Those are all in ranch. There you go. That's a chicken Caesar. How's it going, Rex? What's good? My streak's gone? Your streak shouldn't be gone. You should just be able to watch for a few minutes and you're good. Um, Radioactive Man. Oh, is that all Simpsons stuff? Lovejoy and Flanders. Why does it feel like Ralph is? Are these all Simpsons characters? Wiggum? Okay, cool. Cool, the Simpsons characters. Reservoir Dogs and Rain Man still come to mind. Is Ralph the I'm in danger guy? Did 110 pull on the cheerleader banner and got King Halo? Hey, nice. I did a pull and got a min roll, because that's usually how it goes. I'm doing alright, though. I've had better days. Raging Bull and Rear Window. Okay. Nope, apparently I'm missing one. Maybe Rain Man is all one word, and that's just like a little bit of a bait. This man said lunchador.
I'm your curly toes and pink ribbons and bows that glitters and glows to put on a fine show. A mighty fine show for a mighty fine man.
NBA players? NBA players. Oh, are we talking like with a letter changed or something? Buck, King, Bull, and Clipper. Okay. That makes sense, yeah. Ending in NBA players. A Buck, a Clipper, a King, and a Bull. Yeah. And these are movies? Okay. Apparently Roman Holiday is also one. This site loves NBA teams. They slip sports in there every now and then, for sure. For sure. DJ, do you have a Super Nintendo? No. I don't think I've ever owned a Nintendo console other than the Wii. How's it going, Animator?
What's up, Doc?
What's poppin'? What's that? Um, everyone has a Wii. Well, not everyone. Jordan, you don't have to go that far. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. Just, just let it go. I'm gonna start with joint. Joint. Um, ruler? No, that's probably bad. Ruled could work though. We've got an R and an E. Oh, you actually do watch his stuff? Oh, okay. Do your thing then, I guess. I mean, you could always still watch his YouTube. It's not like you're banned on YouTube. Yeah, he has been around for a long, long time though. I've gone back and looked at his old videos and I've been like, holy shit, 15 years ago. Um, Fried? No, can't be. Uh, Weird? No. Yeah, I originally watched him for his, thank you for the hydrate, for his Honkai Star Rail first playthrough. Thank you for the hydrate. 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 Gotta get 3 more of these in. That's rude of you, Solar. Um, hmm. Can't be irate. Zenless Zone Zero would be so much better if the rates weren't ass. If the rates weren't ass, they wouldn't make as much money and it wouldn't be as good. Oh yeah, he has played Dark Souls as well. I've seen that. Um, Fired? No, fires? I guess it can't be fires. No, can't quite be fires. Uh, no, can't be Myers. Um, can't be recites too long. Um, what are you guys doing besides just spamming shit that I can't understand? Um, maybe just maybe I'll just do like another word because I can't be bothered. E is at the end. Okay. I got one S rank in 160 pulls and it was the guaranteed one. That just sounds like bad luck, honestly. Like, wait, how can you only get one S rank in 160 pulls on Zenless Zone Zero? They have an S rank guarantee, do they not? And it's not every 160, it's like every 90 in it. Or do you mean like limited 5 star and you got unlucky and lost the 50-50? It's a lake and town in Pennsylvania. Wait, what's a lake and or town in Pennsylvania? It's a Great Lake. Erie? That's a fucking rude word if it's Erie. Yeah, it's Erie. Erie. I know the Great Lakes. I could get there eventually off that hint in particular. Paul's just asking for it at this point, bro. Why are you trying to trigger the auto mod? Erie is wild for sure. Spain. Oh, we're actually pretty close with Spain. So we're either in like West or North Africa or we're up in Europe somewhere. Let's go with like I don't know, a little bit of Denmark. Feels like it's right around the ballpark. Denmark's a little further away, but not much. So maybe we're still in Europe over in Greece. Greece is not quite adjacent, but close. Bulgaria? I feel like it's been Bulgaria recently. Also, let me wait. Now, Bulgaria is also not adjacent, notably. They're both close, but neither is adjacent. We're like right around here. Bosnia. Sure. Bosnia is adjacent. Croatia. Croatia is also adjacent to the answer. I think we're right here. It's whatever this is. Montenegro. Montenegro is what we're looking for. Very nice, very nice. So, right now, I want you to look back and count how many messages you've sent in the last 10 minutes compared to everyone else in chat. Okay, so we're before 2014, less popular. We are male, but we're not solo. I'm gonna guess we're like a male rock group from the 2000s. Green Day? Solid guess. I hear Foo Fighters in my ear right now, and that's what I want to guess. Okay, we're in the late 80s, early 90s. It is a three-member male rock group from the US, but less popular. Less popular group. Um, Less popular group from the late 80s. Why did you just post pie? I don't understand. Yes. Yes, Pa. Yes. Nirvana's gotta be as popular at least. Certainly not like Nirvana's certainly not like a bottom 500. Third Eye Blind, I believe. If they even make the list. Yeah, I believe this one for sure. Oh, they're later than I thought. But we are in the ballpark with the popularity now. We're in the like 6 to 800 ballpark. The 99th and 100th letters of pi are 6 and 7. Thank me later. Red Hot Chili Peppers are too popular. Hootie and the Blowfish? Doesn't make the list. All right, all right, all right. Chill out with that. I don't want to hear that from you, Pa. Darius Rucker's band. I know that's not you who typed it. I like pie too, man, but we ain't gotta post all the digits of it in chat. Darius Rucker's band? What is Darius Rucker's band? I didn't say it was you. I said that you shouldn't be the one to say chill out. Oh, it was called Hootie and the Blowfish. Okay. Semisonic. I like that one. Don't tell me that doesn't make the list. What? You got Silk Sonic. Soundgarden. Soundgarden could work too. Soundgarden's 4, unfortunately, but it is ballpark year. We're looking at 87 or 86. 87 or 86. Remember, it's also three members. I don't know how much that changes your opinions, Jordan. Pearl Jam is also a good potential guess, maybe. A little off. Both, Pa. Both. planting a full like wall of text in chat consistently is a problem, but so is bop 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 bop. Corn is probably metal, but I'm not 100% on that, Solar. The wallflowers. It's possible corn is rock, though. Nope, no wallflowers making the list. Corn is new metal, so definitely metal word. That's kind of what I figured. Matchbox 20. I feel like they would be later than the late 80s, but maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, they are. They are indeed. Three-member rock group from the late 80s. Yeah, they are all three-member rock group from the late 80s. Iris is, I assume, alt. Or not Iris. Who am I thinking of? Goo Goo Dolls. Oh, you actually you came to Goo Goo Dolls at the same time. Do you think it might be them? Goo Goo Dolls has a song called Iris. I just said the name of their song instead of the name of the group. How's it going, Jaeger? What's poppin'? Goo Goo Dolls? Oh, they are considered rock. Hey, nice. Did you start with Bob? We start with Dave, but close. We did start with Dave. Um, I did the Mega Blast this morning. Wait, what? Oh, you like super drop the pipes? Have you not been dropping the pipes every time? Have I been, is that what I've been missing? Let's go with heavy next. We gotta go 11 through. That might not be far enough. Not quite far enough. Um, Maybe, I don't know how many I words there are, but maybe juice works here. It's kind of a later J word. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're in the J's most likely, or like the late I's. Davis the Rock, we built our foundation of guesses on. Amen. I threw up. Damn. Jelly. You jelly, bro? He is jelly, bro. Stone Joker. Wow, that was surprisingly close. $6 uncommon scaling with no RNG. Scaling with no RNG, it's probably Molt in that case. We're looking at maybe a little bit of flash card or a little bit of pants, a little bit of spare trousers action. Oh, it's a times mult scaling. Okay, then we've only got a couple options remaining. We've got like glass and constellation, I want to say. There's a couple of them, but Constellation comes to mind. L Joker, L Joker, L Joker, L Joker. What are you? Steel can't be steel. Now, anyways. What the fuck are you? Hold on, I'm scrolling through. Lucky Cat. There we are. Cat. Yesterday's was Rubik's Cube. What do we got here? The broken, the beaten, and the damned. I don't know if this is on my list or if it's on someone else's list. 'Tis mine. But I'm not gonna hear shit from you, Solar. Currently, the one song that you guys have requested is called the Great Mighty Pooh Song. So I will not be hearing anything from my audience about my choice in music. It's 5-4 again, just not possessive. Indeed. Could be Rubik Cube. Is a blank blank that blank to the blank blank. Um, not a river. Hey, Pa, what are we doing today? Like, like what game are we playing? Do you know? Thank you, Cowboy. Story is a short story. Might not be a literary device, but is a short story. We're playing Umamusume. Yes, we are. Are we playing Balatro? No, we're not playing Balatro, are we now? Win Ultra Kill? I posted the schedule on YouTube and on the Discord. It's tomorrow. I don't get it. Are you gonna test me with these? No, I'm just curious why we're talking about Balatro. DJ is a Sugoi Chud. Amazing. You've learned Japanese, man. Why aren't you reading that book or playing whatever game you were talking about earlier? You clearly are a master. Yeah, we're gonna start layer 7. Is a short story that blank to the blank blank. Uh, Short stories. My brother knows Japanese, bro. He's not even from Japan. I'm also not from Japan and know Japanese. You don't think that it's a specific short story? Okay. Or else the start wouldn't be like it is? Yeah, I suppose so. Um, Fairy tale? Yeah. Just like the anime. Just like the anime guys. Hmm. Shockwave. Some amount of weak, vulnerable, or exhausted is an uncommon skill, but it is not to cost or for the ironclad. Wait, how fucking long is this emo shit? Guys, come on. I only know one anime, The Boondocks. I will play real emo shit. True, this isn't even like that hard either, right? This is like the upper limit of what I can handle. Mainstream emo. The best that emo can produce, yeah. I guess part of emo is not being mainstream, so if it's mainstream, it can't be good anymore. Please don't do that, Jordan. And to be clear, I will skip this song as soon as it's stupid. And I'm kind of already wanting to. It's from an ancient game. Haha. Is that what it's from? Conquer? Conquer's Bad Fur Day? It's still a really dumb song. Word. As long as it was made for something that was actually sold to people. Uncommon skill, weak, vulnerable, exhaust. Maybe like a zero cost uncommon or a one cost uncommon. Like a sucker punch? No, sucker punch is an attack. Uh, maybe a what's the silent one that got removed? That was like Banjo-Kazooie, but for adults. Amazing. Not bandage. Bandage is wait, bandage? Bandage up. Oh. Yeah, valid. I was thinking of like terrify, terror, this one. Okay, so it's one or zero. It's either vulnerable or exhaust. So yeah, maybe it is just bandage up at this point. No, it is exhaust plus something. It is exhaust plus something, possibly exhaust and weak, but definitely not exhaust and vulnerable. It is a colorless card though. If we're looking at a zero cost exhaust, we can't be looking at purity, right? Because that's just also exhaust. The potion one, alchemize is rare, is it not? Alchemize is rare and is also not colorless in this game. The artifact one, wasn't that a artifact? Ooh. There was one that the defect had. Anyways, I'm gonna dip, probably try and sleep. I shall see you when I see you. Thanks for stopping by, Solar. Panacea. Not Pangea, Panacea. Close enough, though. Whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not like making fun of you or anything. Suddenly, horse girls. Boo, jump scare. Manhattan Cafe jump scare. Um, yeah, it did get us there. You are right. The word association worked. Anyways, real quick update on the CM. No, not really, Pa. Uh, so Bourbon has been winning about 21% of the time. That's not too bad, honestly. 17 out of 80 is pretty solid. She's just mean. She's just mean, man. Funny enough, my Aishin has actually managed to win 3 despite being a debuffer. Love her for that. You're the GOAT. Go ahead and carry me in the finals. I had this Ogre that was winning about 30% of the time. I appreciated her, but her skills kind of sucked. She wins when she wins, and otherwise she does horrible. So I made a new one, and I tried this one out on stream, and it was awful. So I was like, that's not it. So I made another new one, and I tried this one out on like 10 races, and she won 5 of them. So I'm hoping that she can do some work for me in the finals. Medium S, 1184 speed plus firm course menace. She's not the fastest ever, but she does have the 4 recoveries. She has some very nice mid-race speed. She's got some late-race speed, homestretch ace, bark roll, all I've got, all very nice. She's got solid wit. She should easily be able to trigger her ult. It's not like the most optimal since this is positional based, but she still has 3 recoveries otherwise, and this one is somewhat lenient. So she should do well. Hell, you mean not really? You haven't seen the worst, brother. Brother, if you've interacted with the anime community for any length of time, you'd realize that this game is not that bad. I think I'm just gonna remote desktop into your laptop. I sent a secret file and yeah, let me just install that real quick. I'm sure it's safe. Anyways, team trials. We maintained group 6. We're gonna just run the team trials before we start training for CM13. Hopefully. Ideally, hopefully, maybe. Oh, 0 and 5. That's a good start. Would you get like 600k off that? 684. Holy shit, that's really good for 5 losses. I must have played against a mean fucking team. Yo, oh, I thought you guys both requested the same thing, but it's actually just you accidentally typing it on YouTube. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. Talk to me. Not like that. That's an awful thing to say. Talk to me. There we go. Talk to me. That's bad. No, that won't cut it. That's like 710, 705 maybe. 702, yeah. That's not gonna cut it. We go again. Yes, exactly. I want them to talk dirty to me. Yes, that's what I said. Not just talk to me. This band is a lot like the Strokes. Yeah, I can hear it. That's the Burns Russian band. Solid scores so far. Another solid score. Okay, and one more. There we go. All right, we're locked in for next week already. We like that. We like when it's done on Monday. 820. That's easily group 6. We really need to fuck up the what team is this? This dirt team is playing like hot ass. Oh my god. What is this? Oh, this is just you put your fucking yeah, this is just one of the characters he has for his I assume one of the characters he has for his current CM. Actually, maybe not. Just threw every gold skill he owns on here. 7 gold skills. Holy. Guts max, 7 gold skills. Get out of here, man. Whatever. We're gonna lose to that anyways, too. I feel it in my bones. Ooh, got to Ascension 9 or beat Ascension 9? Oh, never mind. Did alright that time around. Yeah, if you had beaten that UG3, I would have been surprised, genuinely. I haven't even made a UG1, or a UG0, or an SS plus. Like, I'm 4 full ranks away from that shit. What? Get out of here, man. Why don't you just get out of here? Just beat Ascension 8 was the easiest run. Oh, I did do a solo run super late last night of Slay the Spire 2, and it was pretty good. I got, what did I get? I got the one that lets you pick a rare at the beginning, and I went with, Not Yet, the healing one on Ironclad, and then I got a Feed as my first rare, and I just went with, like sort of a block optional power build on him. I had like 11 powers and I had game piece, so I kept drawing cards. It was just like yeah, hit me, I guess. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna heal. I'm skipping this song. He's not even here to like listen to it. I'm not listening to it when he's not here. Are you kidding me? Last stream, the end stream was removed, and now it's back. Yep. I remove it when I'm doing collabs. I might have accidentally forgotten to re-enable it at the beginning of last stream, and then I turn it back. Like I'm not gonna end stream during a collab. You know what I mean? Like there's other people that are, you know, privy to my being here. They want that we're here to like, you know, play a game together. And I'm not just gonna be like, sorry guys, I can't. Someone redeemed 85,000 point redeem. It happens. Being considerate, yeah, I know. In the year of our Lord 2026. Oh, I wanted to discuss the current CM with everyone, or rather the upcoming CM, not the current one. So you have a long way to go before you're right, I should be getting thrown in prison for some prank video. Okay, so this is our next upcoming CM. Our requirements are a fair bit higher as far as stamina is concerned. We've got 2,400. I actually do think that this means people might get greedy, try to undercut their stamina a little bit. Stamina debuffing might be a little more relevant. Might be just a little bit more relevant. In a 2000, it feels like with the stat lines that we currently have, it's not really a thing. Maybe you could stamina debuff and like check a couple of people this time around. Notably, Christmas Ogre not going to be quite as good. She's still going to be good, don't get me wrong. Her 777 triggers right here, which is just a little bit, just a very little bit into their late race. So she'll get the full acceleration value from it. She just won't get the speed carryover that you're used to, and she won't get as much value out of the recovery since it's a little bit late. That being said, she also doesn't get the value of having two different trigger skills. In this current CM, she can trigger Uma squared at around the same time as 777. So you can actually take 4 recoveries on her, and as long as 3 of those 4 triggers, she ults, which makes her like go from a 75% chance of ulting up to like a 95% chance of ulting, which is way more consistent. Because she's less consistent, it also makes things like Double Dominator less valuable because Double Dominator was sort of like a I know my ace is really, really good and can win, so I'm going to run 2 really strong debuffers to make sure that mine is the strongest. And she's just going to consistently be the strongest. In this case, you can't really do that because you're randomly just going to lose 1 out of every 4 races because she doesn't ult. Um, so you got to keep that in mind. She's not going to be quite as big of a presence, but she's still going to be a pain in the ass. I'm sure of it. Uh, what else do we have? Front runners, you've got your standard angling and scheming. I don't think there's another Excel that's going to work well besides that, so you're just kind of working with that. Um, because Christmas Ogre is less dominant, I think fronts will have a little bit higher presence this CM. And they already have a decent presence, like the one that's currently happening. This CM, I think it'll be a little bit higher even. Uh, Late Surgers. Oh, you know what? No, everyone 1 through 5 also has access to Maruzenski ult, now that I'm thinking about it. Maruzenski ult is valid on this one. It wasn't on the previous CM. So frontrunners will definitely have more presence. Where's chat? Oh yeah, it's there. Chat's there. It fades after a couple minutes. By the way, I'm not recording that. Well, I'm always recording my streams, but I am going to be possibly posting a quick short of this just to tell people what's good, what's bad for this CM. There is no stat threshold, so there's nothing that you have to worry about leveling up. In the previous CM, it was speed, so every 300 speed, you got a little more speed, so you could be faster while you're faster. Nice stream streak. But this CM, there's no such thing. You don't have to worry about like leveling up your power or your wit or whatever to get extra speed. Expect every pace chaser and every late surger and every front runner to take Maruzenski ult as an inherit. It's just very good. Why does DJ look educated right now? Oh, why do I look educated? Well, I did graduate. Very t-shirt coded. Teacher Soup and Salad. I am learning people right now for those who are interested in the current CM or upcoming. I keep saying current because it's what I'm looking at on the screen. It's not the current CM, it's the next CM. If you're just now learning about the current CM, you're too late, bro. You're too late. Just go next. Um, it's over like tomorrow. Uh, Anyways, final straight Barker Roll of Blessings is perfectly fine. You could probably use Homestretch Haste, but I mean that's true of every track. So Homestretch Haste is always pretty hit or miss. You could easily use Moving Past and Beyond and whatever the other one is. Moving Past and Beyond and Let's Pump Some Iron. Those are the two. Those two are both going to be good for late surgers, possibly even end closers. I wouldn't necessarily recommend end closers because they don't like have a ton going for them. You can't use straightaway spurt, but I could suppose you could still use daring strike. That exists for them, so sure. Why not, right? Yeah, Yoked is getting up there in streak for sure. What are you at, Yoked? As far as uphills and downhills, there's not really any good timings for them. The uphills are all going to be at times when you're not really accelerating, so everyone has to deal with them equally. The downhill doesn't trigger into any late race stuff, but there is one here, so you can at least know that, like, damn. Yeah, this is emo. Well, not exactly, honestly. It is, but not really. Is this emo? It's like early 2000s rock, but is this emo? 184, shit. Shooting for 365. I'm rooting for you, man. This is pop punk emo? Okay. Punk is, yeah, punk I think is more what I was looking at, yeah. Anyways, sorry, got distracted. This downhill will save you a little bit of stamina. It's a decently long downhill, but that's about all it's gonna do. Damn, you've seen them in person? Like 6 times? That's crazy. Did you like follow them around? Uphill 1.5, uphill 2, downhill 1.5, uphill 1.5. Okay, this is a decently long downhill. This is the like gradient of the slope. It affects how much things are affected going up or down that uphill and downhill. Anyways, that's my like super short explanation of the 2400 track that we're going to have for the Taurus Cup in what, about a month, maybe a little bit less, about half a month, maybe 3 weeks. So look forward to it. DJ Chipton Fries, yes sir. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. That's screaming. Okay, I think the first thing that I am going to do is trade my next Valentine's bourbon because I see no world where I don't run Valentine's bourbon. I feel like I'm always running Valentine's bourbon. She's so good. You didn't sneak it in there. I saw that. I saw that. It's me when I get work during work hours at my job. Ah! Okay, so we're looking for medium and we're looking for Maduzensky and Seiyun Sky ult inherits. The problem is I don't have any good Maduzensky or Seiyun Sky inherits. Because I don't own either of them, which means we're automatically going to be gambling on whether or not I can get like a Maduzensky that like I can only borrow one. So I have to pick like a Saiyan Sky that has a grandparent Maduzensky and hope that I get the Maduzensky one. that's because I'm not ignoring your messages, Royce. Like understand I might miss one or two, but I don't ignore people's messages. I am always like paying attention to chat. I might not all read like all of them out loud, but I'm watching. Um Okay, you know what time it is. It's database time. He glazes over half the dumb shit I say. Yeah, exactly. All right, I think I most want Seiyun Sky. Actually, that might not even be true. Maybe I want a Maruzensky more. I feel like a lot of people have made Maruzenskis anyways. Let's see if we can get a Maruzensky with a Saiyan Sky. Something like this. He's always watching. Mike Wazowski. DJ, I made the image like 3 times bigger than the average Balala sprite so it doesn't lose quality and it looks amazing. Let's go. Huge. We've discovered upscaling. Big value. Yes, that is Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski. Okay, so if I'm running a front runner, I probably want that front runner to have. I could go for a gold recovery skill, but I don't really know what gold recovery I'm going for in that case. I don't think. Let's tab back over real quick. I don't believe Valentine's Bourbon has any built in. She's got extra tank, but that's a stinker. Uh, she's got a little bit of stamina scaling, but really I am a little bit concerned for her. Why would you type DJ don't look? Isn't that going to make me look? What is ASMR? Oh boy, that's an interesting question. Wait, do you not know? It's like it's like interesting sounds or like noises or whispers that just like make your brain feel weird. Like you know like the opposite of nails on chalkboard. Yeah, it's just sensory stuff. It's specifically audio sensory stuff. Yeah, like tingly. Yeah. Whatever it happens to be. There's a wide variety of them, and some of them some people like, etc. That's the general gist of it though. It went really big for a little while, I want to say right around the start of the pandemic. Tapping so yeah, crinkly stuff, tapping, whispering. Yeah, exactly. Like maybe that's just something. Cheese. Yes, exactly. This reminds me of cheese. Okay, okay, let's just look through some of these and see what we can find. Stamina wit, not bad. I am a little bit concerned about my power in that case. Mile long I don't like though. Wit power guts, eh. This stamina is nice. Stamina with front turf mile, eh. What are... Okay, you know, I do need a mile spark. That might be not like the worst idea, but I feel like I have more medium myself. Like here, let's look for my own. Let's see what my own take is first. Do I want to take Agnes Tachyon? I hate those noises so much. I don't like ASMR from ugly people. What a weirdly shallow thing to say. So I don't necessarily mind this Agnes Tachyon because she does give me the one long spark that I need. What else do we have? We've got a stamina medium Christmas Ogre here, not for that inspiration, but for the other mediums and for the 2-star stamina, 2-star stamina, 2-star speed. There's also this Gulshi, but that's probably not going to be super relevant to front runners, yeah? Let me go ahead and remove the medium sparks. I think I do care about them, but I think I care more about making sure that I'm using a parent that's relevant to my fronts. Someone like a Silence Suzuka, you know, someone who's got good, this one clearly not, but someone who's got good hints. Long, long mile is definitely not it. Can I search for specific sparks? I don't think I can. No, I can't. It's like CIA torture. Dude, certain ones really work for me and certain ones are just fucking awful. I hate the sound of people like consuming food or drink. It's just like, why? No, thank you, please, Jesus. Please do not ever do that near me again. Bro, I could have sworn I had better frontrunner sparks than this. Maybe I should be making parents. Should I be making parents first? Maybe. It's a shame I don't have any good frontrunner parents. With a lack of Ogri, or a lack of Maruzensky and a lack of Saiyan Sky, it do be like that. Gotta borrow both, it hurts. Here's some emo. Great. Oh yeah, this already sounds super. Yeah, this is super emo. It's there's a certain voice that's very emo. You get killer tunes. Hmm. Dashboard confessional. Fuck me, man. I don't know what I want to train here first. I guess I can just start with a silent Suzuka and we can do a front runner parent. And we'll see if we can get like I want to put a Saiyan Sky in here that's good. Like this. Like this power medium, maybe. And then ooh, she does not have groundwork. Maybe that's okay though. Maybe I'm just running a deck that will have groundwork. And I'll just get it that way, right? She can run mile medium. She can't run long or sprint. That's whatever. I don't give a shit. Um, how are you? You have groundwork. Okay, hold on. This can work. We got a stamina medium and we've got a power medium. Those are fine. Those work. Yeah, 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 yeah. That'll do. Okay, and then for my deck, I will probably not Guts Max because that's just going to get me shit on in terms of skill hints. I'm not going to get anything that I want. I will run Smart Falcon Power. What is my... I'm running some power, some stamina, speed, wit. All right, we definitely want 2 speed. We're going to run Top Road because of course we are. Be silly not to run Top Road. Probably 2 wit, 2 power, 2 speed. The other power will be... That was definitely something that I just heard. 100%. Undeniably. That was something. How's it going, Hana? No, you're good on the whiny emo. The whiny emo. That's what it is. The whiny emo. Okay, we've got these two. We've got you. We've got you. What's your race bonus? 10. Nice. Better than I expected. 15, 25, 30. We need 20% more. That sounds like Agnes Tachyon plus Shinko Windy. Or I could just run for a 40% since this is a parent run and not give a shit. Why would you do that, Hana? Not somebody saying hi and you being like, how's it going? 25, 35, 45, 50. Yeah, actually, I might want to take an extra. Yeah, let's take an extra power in the form of El Condor Pasa. Rice Ball, what the fuck is that? I'm not going to look at that. Not with that title, I'm not. What the fuck? Oh, spelled the name wrong. Spelled the name wrong. I see it now. I understand. 20, 25, 30, 35, and I guess I can just take an SSR speed card. I don't know if there's any good ones, though, for front runners. This is like end closer shit. This sounds like Lonely Island. It is the Lonely Island. I know some things, guys. Trust me. Alright, we're just gonna run this. We're gonna run this. This'll do. This is a parent run. This is a parent run. Bro, hit me with some Michael Bolton Lonely Island. Did you just repost? No, I'm not gonna watch it. Not with that title. That title is way too clickbait. Ooh, another 3-speed, sure. It's clean as water in Japan. That's not a good sign. So I can take my groundwork here. Boom. DJ Michael Bolton is Michael Bolton is a major cinephile. I'll take a 10% for those four. This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. Thank you, Top Road. Rice Ball, don't say shit like that. I feel like Suzuka is a pretty solid runner for this scenario. $52. 52 out of 100? 52 out of... Fucking Matrix dodge. So do I. Where is everyone today? I guess I'll click on this one instead. So Suzuka is actually a decent runner for the upcoming CM, a little bit at least, because she's got the built-in left-handed. Unrestrained is like very Gamba in the upcoming CM, but what are you gonna do? Thank you for the hydrate. Is Umamusume Gunner bait? I wouldn't say Gunner bait's the right word. There's definitely. Have you guys seen Nikke? Like, have you guys seen that game? Have you guys looked at Azure Lane? Like, it totally recontextualizes this. like she's does is Suzuka is this character even showing skin? Like I'm genuinely like now that I'm looking at this model, her face is literally the only part of her entire body that you can see. Like look at this. Look at this. Yeah, they just like there are very few at the very least. There's very few that are. There's a couple. There's a couple and it's usually like alternate skins. It's a very tame game by comparison to anything else in this general genre. Ooh, grilled carrots. I like carrots. I also like a cleat hammer and megaphone. It's actually a decent starting shop for once. And I'm here for it. Did I run 2 power? Yes, I did run 2 power. Okay. So my wit is probably gonna suffer. Alright, let's load the mile medium. This is a... Why is the sprinter stakes on my mile medium? This is clearly not just mile medium. Okay, let me just go ahead and remove these real quick. Boop. And... Boop. And... Boop. Remove those, and then I can resave to mile medium. There we go. Now, Slay the Spire 2 Necrobinder. Now that's one sexy skeleton. Wood. How long until we get Necrobinder fan art? That has her anime-fied? There's already a fucking anime Regent mod. I saw that shit. That was like on the top of the mods page. When I went to look. It was like the #1. I don't like to click guts, but I will if you're providing me with this. Hesitant paces? Yeah, that's a fine one. I really just want as many hints as you're willing to give me. I don't know if I need left-handed necessarily, because skill points 15 is actually better than 1 hint of left-handed, even if I'm purchasing left-handed. You know how you know I'm old? You know what I never look at on Steam. I know what you never look at on Steam? Mods? Yeah, we'll definitely click that one. I have a very powerful Suzuka. Guts or wit? Give me the wit. Turtle forced you to get a mod? Forced you? At gunpoint? I'm resting this turn because the Niigata is already a very mean race for front runners to run, so I should probably just ignore it. Give me the Moxie. Her speed's actually a little lackluster right now, especially for a front runner. 255 isn't really gonna, like, cut it. And as much as I would like to run a race this turn, so that I could pick up the other couple of things in the store here, the cleat hammer and the motivating megaphone, I do need to make sure that I can actually win. So I should probably train my speed. Corner recovery. Very nice, very nice. Love that for me. Guts or power? Power. He hacked it. You were hacked and an ICBM was pointed at your house? Oh, hey, a good wit. Speed wit, nice. Okay, so now we actually want to start running races, because once again, there's a good amount of stuff. Coaching info, not so much, but power ankle weights, master cleat, and Vita 20 are all very nice. So get out there, Suzuka. Show them what's what. And take, I don't know, take something with you. I don't know what you want. Maybe like a focus or something. Take a focus. Concentration early can be helpful to make sure you're consistent as a front runner. Oh, Turtle made a mod. And he asked you to... Gotcha. Understando. What is ICBM? Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. 11 power. Yeah, we get a little less stats from these. Top pick is never getting used, but thanks. I would race the Artemis Stakes, but this is a pretty nifty one. Kinda feel like I should just do this instead. Nothing new on sale, so I guess I can just settle all my debts now. Just purchase all this. Everything else is gravy from there. Yeah, hit me with this. DJ has become educated after wearing that shirt? Yes, a button down. Yes, when my hair is about this length and I'm wearing this shirt. Or a shirt like it. Windy is very undertrained, but I think I'm gonna go Wit here. Wit and Windy. Have you had so good a day you thought you were the main character? No. Certainly not in recent memory. Alright, we'll run this mile. Amazing. We're all fucking NPCs thanks to CERN. Isn't that the plot of an anime? I think I might just need to skip this one, y'all. Thanks. Apologies in advance. That is one I've heard before. Billy a T? What is that? All I can think of is the lyrics to Wellerman. Oh, Captain Jack Sparrow. It's still wild hearing Michael Bolton sing this. I'm honestly probably gonna train here over the hopeful stakes. In fact, maybe even a power... Nah, we can save the power ankle. We don't have a mic to go with it, so... But this is essentially 3 friendship, right? 1 for you and 2 for the person with the hint. It's really good. I believe this song is the pinnacle of his career. Is it actually? DJ, you know you look like you can be a middle school science teacher? Neat. I could probably teach anything. Speaking of science, I have a question. Okay. Without his previous songs and career and his just extreme whiteness, the joke only works because it's Michael Bolton. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They were like, who's the person we could get that best fits this idea? Why does soaking a t-shirt which is losing color in salt fasten its color? I assume it's something similar to how preserving things in salt works. I couldn't tell you the exact process of how salting something works, like on a molecular level, but I assume it's similar. Why have they been giving me nothing from these shops? Weird. Honestly, since I'm running top road, I am gonna take these glow sticks. Why shooters gotta be hard? Why can't they just be MOBAs? May I introduce you to Deadlock? Salt binds color to fabric primarily by acting as an electrolyte, specifically sodium chloride, that reduces the electrostatic repulsion between the negative charge of the dye molecules and the negatively charged surface of fabrics like cotton. This process allows the dye to move out of the water and fix onto the fibers, increasing color absorption and reducing color bleeding during washing. Deadlock is fun, but I suck at it? Yeah, same. I suck at all PvP shooters. That's not going to be any different just because it's a MOBA. By the way, Hana, if you're still around, kill him! Kill the bot! Kill the bot! And by the way, Hana, if you're still around, you said you were gonna be, like, indisposed moving in a couple of days or something, right? Or have you, oh, excuse me, holy. Or have you already done that? Bro, really? Did you just give me one item again? What are these fucking shops? I've got like, I'm barely buying anything and I'm skipping races and I still have way too much currency. This wood'll do fine. Google Ass answer. He's just saying it sounds like it's off Google. Which, to be honest, that's the first thing I thought too. We've only got one megaphone. I mean, I'm gonna train this. This is a really good speed training, and we need speed. It's Quora, you plebeian. Okay, apparently I'm running the Flower Cup because it's the only one with a rival race. You know, Suzuka's been doing her thing. I don't know what I fed her, but she's not losing. My work wants me to start using Claude. Ugh. Spare me. Hip and Swanky Challengers. That you actually called an event that? Okay. If you say so. Ooh, Gold Inspiration. What you got for me? Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Including, for some reason, straightaway spurt, I guess? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run the triple tiara. Okay, so here's some actually decent stuff. We can actually kind of work with this. Take a Miracle Cure as well, just in case. Who is Claude? Claude is... No, it's an AI. Why is your first thought it is Claude Black? That sounds like something you would ask Google when you don't know what Claude is. This is Billy a T. Okay, this is Wellerman. Okay. This is exactly what I thought it was, actually. What? That's a wildly out-of-pocket thing to say, Rice. What the fuck? It's not the 1860s. What the fuck are we on about right now? We love some sea shanties in here. Not the sleep deprived. Thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate. Hello. Yeah, I was about to say, I have no idea how the fuck you're winning these races. Silence. You've got, like, no business winning some of these. There you go. You can't win them all. Not with 0 skills and, like, 350 speed. You have any time travel theory, DJ? What do you mean? Like, what do I think time travel entails? I'm more of a... I feel like I take the easy way out with time travel and say that it's just like a, like you head to an alternate universe. Like, a parallel universe. Ooh. It's a shame I'm running the Japanese Oaks this turn, because I'd love to train that. Even the G1s aren't giving me any items. It's pretty wild. Alright, let's go get some skills, because apparently we need them. Now, I don't really want to take these, because it just means that I'm making a worse parent. So I'm probably going to go for, like, things that I know are going to be useful. I think I can take medium corners as well. This stuff should do for now. Take the Japanese Oaks. We only understand time in a linear fashion. We know our brains to understand time differently. I believe my dream state taps into alternate yes, of course. Back when you go back, but when you go back, you travel back to your younger self, but you go mad because of the pressure and stuff and forget everything. That's why you think it's deja vu. Oh, that's a wild theory. I thought we were trying to be scientific with this shit. Hell yeah, Pa. I don't blame you. Holy shit, something to actually purchase. And it's useful, too. I'm glad this is a parent run, because it's going horribly. Yeah, I don't need anything else there. I'll go ahead and use these on the Yasuda here. Am I going to be punished? Possibly. But I did buy a miracle here, so maybe we'll be alright. Bro, no, I'm scientific. You're scientific in thinking that traveling back in time causes psychosis in your past self, so it feels like deja vu. That's scientific. Yeah, I knew I was gonna lose to fucking Taiki Shuttle. It's Taiki Shuttle on a mile race. It makes me want to blow my fucking brains out, hoping that she isn't positioned well going into the late race. Because she will just win. Oh, there was a Nishina flower as well. Jesus. Okay, I lucked out getting there. My issue with that is that it removes people from existence. What, going to, parallel dimension? But I mean, they are removed from existence, technically. They don't physically exist anymore. They fucking left. Right? Like... Like, you could easily go to the past in a parallel universe where your going to the past affects that timeline differently because that timeline doesn't have a future you necessarily. You know what I mean? There is no consequence of this person moving over to this parallel timeline because they come from a different one. I'll take a front runner corners here. I just need as much as I can get. You know what? I'm not running the Takarazuka. I'm resting this turn. Yeah. Wormholes theoretically just allow you to travel faster than the speed of light, but even that's not technically true, because wormholes are more like a travel through space by bending space. Like, it allows you to travel back in time on the technicality that you would see light from the past, but it wouldn't necessarily allow you to interact with anything in the past. I think I want all of the... No, I don't want the hand cream. The rest of it's fine. Speed training app's nice as well. We want to use the carrots. Wormholes connect 2 points in space. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's folding space. That's what I said, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. Anyways, we got a really good speed training. Boom! 80 speed. Nobody home? And also not on good trainings. Whistle me. Tweet tweet. Still 0. Wow. Okay. That's curious. At least people are on stamina, so I can justify clicking on it. We get the V to 40. We'll go with that. There's enough people on stamina that it's actually like a halfway decent training. Especially for someone with no stamina growth. We got an okay power, we've got an okay wit. I think I'm preferential to the wit, both because it allows me to train next turn without using energy items, and also because it bumps Windy up to orange, which is our last one, I believe, that's still green. If you fold enough space and pierce through it, you can technically travel back in time. Like you travel to the past space. Is that how that's working, though? It feels more like you're just outrunning your eyes. You're outrunning light, but you're not, like, actually going back in time. You're, like, time is still moving forward when you travel from point A to point B. Also, another good speed training. No complaints here. Part of why these stat lines are a little bit worse is also because we're taking cards that you normally wouldn't take for an ace, because they have good parent skills, like Smart Falcon Power. Okay, I'm good with running here. I feel like that was a very successful summer. We got ourselves like almost 200 speed, which is good because we were severely lacking it. Very nice. Thank you, Suzuka. Mike Nielsen? Mike Tyson? Was he a scientist? Neil deGrasse Tyson, perhaps, you mean? There's good power. Yeah. That's a good one. We like that. We got a power ankle weight for it and everything. Yeah. Look at that, 60 power. Ah! Or as Schwarzenegger might say, "Nyah!" Ooh, another decent power, but I might prefer the speed here, or the, not the wit, the speed. I don't know if I want a good luck charm this, though. I might take the wit just by nature of it giving me energy instead of losing it. Not that it's a good training, but it's decent. Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson. That is objectively true, Jordan. Yes, Neil deGrasse Tyson is not Bill Nye. Bill Nye is not Carl Sagan. And Carl Sagan is not Isaac Newton. Like... And I'm none of those people, as far as you know. Neil deGrasse, the next generation. If you know, you know. Firm Course Menace? Yeah. Was Drank paralyzed on the Degrassi show? Honestly, I don't know. I barely ever watched it. I certainly didn't keep up with news about it as a kid. Yes, exactly. Jordan, exactly. We got the -10, which means we don't have to use an energy item for this race. I could immediately sack that value. I think we'll go for the energy and wit, thanks. And then got blasted with a shotgun. That happened in the show, or like offset he got shot by a shotgun? That's wild. Damn, it's about to storm wild here. Yeah, it didn't, I mean, like, there was a cold front that was coming through down here as well, but it rained for like 5 minutes. It was lame. I hope it puts the power out so I can go the fuck home. Turns out your job needs the power. It's shit like that that really makes me not want to get a job in my, industry. Give me the skill points. I need them as a parent. Alright, this is why you take the miracle cure, right? We take the plain cupcake, we take the miracle cure, boom. Problem solved. Pachow. I have way too much money, and I genuinely just have nothing to spend it on. Like, nothing. Like, I can take another rich hand cream since I guess I used my miracle cure. Right? Like, that's it. I have $300 and nothing to spend it on. I could good luck charm, I guess, since I can't be punished next turn. But that being said, there's nothing good to train here, so I also don't have any reason to good luck charm. What's a Prime badge? I assume it's a badge you get for subscribing with Prime. I assume. I'm just extremely good at the job when needed, and no one wants to do the classic hardware-related IT work. That's valid. I wonder if that's going to be like a more sought-after job going forward.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, that's right. I can't even run the fucking Arimakinen. What's up, Jack? How's it going, bees? I can't run the Arimakinen because I have a fucking long E. Maybe I'll try it next year. If I've got really good stats, maybe I could pull off a long E victory anyways. I don't need anything here. There's no rivalries. I can't even run any of these late December, so I guess I'm training regardless. Power me? Not sure if I actually like that. I might just... I have so much money, I might just buy this coaching megaphone, which are usually pretty dog water. Just use it. Get it 20%. Nothing wrong with an extra couple of points, right? You can make an AI to order the equipment inventory and configure it, but when those things break, I'm still needed to service it all. Yep, and they will break. Because AI can't do it right every time. Or even most of the time. And AI is nowhere near that level of awareness yet. It's not even close. It's not even comparable. Do I still have a power ankle? No, I don't. Cool. Totally worth buying both then. I'm buying all this shit. Let me get all that. Unless I want the speed training app now, I guess. Since I've got turns of my current megaphone still going. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Ooh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. We like a little bit of power. It's probably the last power training I need to do for the rest of the game. Maybe one more, but probably just running. Why is the Silk Road Stakes being selected? I'm running the American JCC. Go private, form an LLC, get a few clients, expand if needed. That's a hell of a lot of work, though. You're not wrong. DJ, do you have a tier 3 sub? Hell no. Tier 3 subs are expensive. Ain't nobody sub tier 3. Not the tier 3. Guys, do we prefer dubs or subs on Twitch? I'm more of a sub person on Twitch. I also watch anime subbed. So oh. I see that. Interesting. Your chats aren't going through on Twitch. I didn't do anything in particular, Bees, so I'm not really sure what the problem there would be. It's interesting they're not coming through. Yeah, you're right that I'm not seeing them. Don't irritate me, DJ. You know what I meant. Yeah, fucking bet you won't. You won't. No balls. Yeah, I guess so, Bees. I'll see you around. That's weird. Most streamers have added closed captions to their stream. Maybe I should do that. We're gonna rest here. Indeed. So this is an incredibly mid-run. I'm really glad this is apparent because I would be crashing out if it weren't. I wouldn't be crashing out. I would be audibly annoyed, but maybe that is crashing out for me. Is that what crashing out just sounds like if you're generally not crashing out all the time? Max energy? Sure. I wouldn't mind getting a prudent positioning hint as well. I can sub for tier 2. I need double the amount in tier 3. Wait, you need... How much is a tier 3 sub? Isn't it like fucking 50 bucks or something crazy like that? It's some wild amount like that. It's pretty cool, but it doesn't like it allows me, I think I can set like 1 or 2. Also, I saw that spring runner hint. That's sick. I think it allows me to set like 1 or 2 emotes specific to tier 3s. I'm glad I'm finally starting to get good shops. 25 a month. Okay. I have different currency, DJ. That's also true. That's true. But Jaeger's got me. He's contextualized it for me. You've been thinking about ditching me. Okay, so there's 3 different missions that we can do on senior year late March. None of them are mile or medium. So I can't do any. Ooh, I like that wit training. Okay, hold on. When I hit the Powerball jackpot next week, I'll get a tier 3 sub. Do it, dude. I believe in you. Never have I wanted someone to win the Powerball lottery more than myself. I have one person who has priority over you in Twitch. Hell yeah. I mean, no, please, no, me. You must pick me. Tail held high, Umastam, angling, scheming. Not bad, not bad. Tail held high is the big one there. Can you guess? I've told you. Is it someone I know? Oh, Scholar's hat. Poggers. Tyler 1. Oh, yeah, it's probably who it is. Alright, we'll run the Hanshin Umamusume stakes. You know them? Okay, I'm gonna go with Turtle then, or Chris. If you think that a 25 a month sub is all you'd get if I own 130 million free money, that's fine. 130 million, but then there's taxes. There's taxes. Can't forget the taxes. Bro, imagine if you were like super unlucky as a person. This would be such an interesting concept for like I feel like a show or something. Like imagine someone who's like incredibly unlucky but is very, very good at knowing people around him who are lucky. Bro, we got some good hints in here. There's good chances we're gonna get something nice, especially since we're gonna have Fast Learner. There's some other stuff I want in here, but Fast Learner's the important one. I'd love to get some Manhattan Cafe hints, but I can't run lungs. 19 ran up to 2,400, then it... Well, you still cashed out ahead, though. You still cashed out ahead. Thank you, Patriot. Appreciate you. The worst he can say is no. Yeah, it's Victoria Mile. I'll run the Artisan Cleat. Suzuka, for someone with 20% speed scaling and 2 speed characters in my deck, you are surprisingly slow. What was that? Pumped? I'm buying the Scholar's hat. That's happening right now. This is all hypothetical nonsense anyway. Yeah, for sure. You are more likely to get struck by actual lightning. You're probably more likely to get struck by it twice. Well, we're resting 1,000,000% of the time. But let me peek through and see what kind of hints we can get. We got the prudent positioning. We got the hesitant paces. What was that pumped thing? When positioned towards the back on the final corner, slightly increase velocity. Mile. Okay, that's not bad. There are times when that's useful. I could see someone like Agnes Digital really appreciating that. You know, one of my least favorite phrases is lightning doesn't strike the same place twice, because yeah, it definitely does. I've created a company which helps me buy bits and tier 3 subs for your favorite streamer. FDJs. Nice Shark Tank pitch. Sharks, today I am looking for $73 billion for 2% of my company. I've sold 5 units, and we sell them for a 1% profit. Hopefully you guys are willing to work with me here today. Silly ass show sometimes. People will walk in there expecting money, and it's like, why? I'm not giving you anything. Yeah, and then they'll give some stupid ass reason like that. I don't have any expertise in this field. I'm out. Like, you don't need expertise to know that's a shit deal. You're getting the raw end of that one, trust me. I want to buy something else, but I guess early lead's a good one to pick up. That's a good early one. Early lead, we've got concentration. Do we have any other... I mean, like, we'll be able to pick up Spring Runner and Firm Course Menace and all that, and then it'll be able to trigger the groundwork that we have down here, alongside Tail Held High. Suppose we could just pick those up real quick. Umastan's not really great on her, but I might take it anyways because she's a parent. And I'll take a... I don't think we're in spring anymore. No, we're in summer now. I'll take a left-handed. And on left-handed courses, she's going to eat people's lunch. DJ, you should react to Shark Tank's parodies. Are there parodies? There's gotta be parodies out there. I'm not the first person to ever say that shit. I'm happy that I'm not reading chat. What is happening? Yeah, chat's pretty normal right now, actually, surprisingly. We're making fun of Shark Tank. Okay, so I need to purchase... Oh, that's more stuff than I can purchase. I need to purchase... Probably don't need the Good Luck Charm. I've got 2. I've got a Vita 20. I'm buying this Kale Juice. So I think I buy the Speed Scroll and the Kale Juice, and that's it. And then I buy the Cleat Hammer after summer, and probably the Megaphone after summer, and that'll be it. So this is the kind of situation where I'm going to use my good luck charms, speed ankle weight, empowering megaphone, just like this. Guiding large fantasy armies to their deaths to idle music is something. Are you playing Warhammer? I suppose you did frew up this morning, so it would make sense that you took the day off work, eh? What do you think is the biggest scam in these TV shows, except lotteries and stuff? In the TV shows? Like, what TV game show is the biggest scam? Is that kind of what you're asking, or are you asking something different? Ugh. What's up, Hana? Place upon me your worries. Not particularly a game show, any TV show or reality show. Oh, I mean, like Real Housewives is scripted as shit if we want to go there. Anything like that, probably. You know what? I'm actually willing to save my last good luck charm and go the Royal Kale Juice here. Although I would prefer not to, because that would mood down me and I don't want to use the cupcake. I guess I will use the good luck charm. Actually, I'm gonna have to Kale Juice next turn. So I might as well just do it this turn when my energy's actually lower, right? And not waste the good luck charm for no reason. I am considering a reset whistle as well. Wait, who played this middle school banger? I think this is on my primary playlist right now. Who's your celebrity crush? I don't know that I have one right now, but growing up, I'd say probably Jennifer Lawrence. Oh yeah, I am. Oh yeah, that's that Warhammer. No more ankle weights, eh? Was able to recruit dwarven flamethrower units. I am doing very well. Alright, we're gonna re-roll this one. I mean, I like one wit as much as the next person, but I think we can do a little better. Thank you for the hydrate. We couldn't do any better. I'm not re-rolling it again. Get in there. My celebrity crush is Robert Pattinson, Nico Miralegro. I don't have a type. You have a type. Okay. Thank you for the stretch. Kind of tell it on yourself, Hana. DJ's type is the teacher type? Is it? Wait, what gives you that idea? Just because I kind of look marginally like a teacher today doesn't mean I like teachers. Well, if you look so much like a teacher, why don't you just marry one? See, it doesn't really work. DJ's type is literally? Oh? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Yeah. You gotta put it out there now. You can't take backsies that. Because the narcissist in me makes me think I look like this. Unfortunately, I don't know. I can't put faces with celebrity names super well. I guess I don't need the well, no, I do still need the 3-turn megaphone. I guess I'm gonna race again so that I can afford this other stuff too. Fine, just tell me. Just tell me later then. Alright, we're racing again. We're always gonna be racing. We're racing a lot. We always race, 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 race. This is but dirty blonde and not black hair. Okay. I can kind of marginal. Yeah, I don't not see it. I definitely can see it. Just a second. Do. You know, I've been like this has been completely out of my head, this gameplay here. I've just been like complete autopilot on this shit over here for the last like 30 minutes. Riceball's favorite celeb is a model of some kind. I mean, I guess there's worse, you know what I mean? Like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I need an empowering... I need to buy so much shit. Why do you guys always save it for the very end of the run? I can pass on the power manual. We'll buy these two. I want the artisan cleat hammer. We have to train once so that we're not racing 6 times in a row. I want to try to at least hit 1100 speed power, ideally. Wait, what the fuck? Race. There's nothing I can buy here. I'm poor. But I'll be able to buy this stuff next turn, which is good, because I'll need it. Race. Tenno Show Autumn. And before I forget, use the cleat hammer. Go. Get in there. Do 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 do. You know, Jordan, you actually do remind me of a little bit of a person that I used to know as well. There's someone who I used to know who was obviously around my age. That looked somewhat similar. My celeb crush is Gintoki. Okay, that's a cop-out. You know what? At that point, my celebrity crush is the USS Essex from Azure Lane. That's just the first name that came to mind. Look at the Discord, Raceball. Okay, so we've got the megaphones we need for finals. We aren't gonna go buy 2 more empowering megaphones. That's too expensive. We want to buy the Master Cleat. I could probably stand to buy the power ankle weights and such too. I'm interested in that Vita 20, but I might not be able to afford it. We're definitely getting all this. And then we've got Artisan Cleat, Vita 20, Wit, and Speed Manuals. Those are the important stuff. We got 200 points more. We've got 3 Master Cleat Hammers. I will use one. And then we'll use the other Cleat Hammer on the Arimakinen and hope that there's a Master Cleat coming in the finals. This is what's playing outside your house right now. That's funny. My speed has been incredibly lackluster this run. For someone who is 20% speed scaling, you'd expect it to be a little better. Ah, welcome back, bees. Damn, I just realized I didn't hit a lot of my, I didn't hit, Bourbon. I don't think I hit Bourbon anyways, right? Because she's, taking the lead. I don't think I ever got taking the lead. Maybe I was not paying attention. Nope. No taking the lead. Curious. Okay, I can afford everything. Nice. We can skip on these. We can skip on these. Buy everything we need. And then we can train this turn the power for sure. Power ankle weights, we use a good luck charm. And I guess I could motivating megaphone. And that would allow me to train this turn in the first turn of finals. That should be fine. And this should ensure that we, at the very least, get 1100 power. F Celebrity Crush, let's talk video game crush. True. I raise y'all Leon, hands down. Leon's cool, Leon's cool. Nothing wrong with Leon. Care to know how many points I have? I feel like 1,000 Angry Bees is probably sitting on... Feels like 1,000 Angry Bees would maybe have 52k. That's kind of the vibe I get. Feels like a 52k kind of thing. Also, I just realized I'm not running the Arimakinen. And there's no way I'm winning it. What do we think? Do you think I can win the Arimakinen with 913 speed and a long E? Actually close, but let's keep it a mystery. I know my viewers. I can get the general vibe based on how long you're here versus how long someone like Jaeger is here. Anyways, for video game crushes, I would actually have to think about that for a bit because I feel like it's been a while since I was like, oh, you know what I mean? 9 hours at university does something to a horde of bees. All right, we're going to let's watch her get her shit stomped in on the Arima. It's 2,500 long right inner. I can't really even take any other skills. Like, I can take Firm Course Menace because I was going to anyways, but that's not gonna win me anything. Maybe if I took Unrestrained as well? But I want to take Killer Tunes and Hesitant Paces. Frontrunner Savvy as well is here. If I take Frontrunner Savvy, Killer Tunes is only 240 actually. That's pretty cheap. I could take an Unrestrained and hope I get lucky. There's no way I can win this, right? There's no way. I'm gonna try anyways. I do not like this horse. What's wrong with this horse? She's very chill. Bland, boring, ugly outfit. She's chill. She's just... She likes running, man. What do you, like... She runs. She is a very stock standard character. She is one of the, like, defaults, basically. Like a standard banner character of sorts. She's very single-minded. I will say that. She is the running man. Yeah, there you go. Don't miss my message now, DJ. What are we guessing about bees? I don't think we're guessing anything about bees. No, nothing wrong with thinking she's boring. I think that's probably the most common criticism of the character. I guess we can't have an opinion anymore? What the fuck? I don't think I ever said that. Run, Suzuka, run! Get destroyed in the last stretch because you don't have enough speed. But at least you're out front. And she's gonna be out front. That part's guaranteed. Run! Accelerate! Accelerate away from them! You must be faster or else they're going to kill you! They're going to kill you! Oh god! Oh yeah, 100% we're losing this race. Restrained didn't even trigger. You basically have to be like a mile and a half away from everyone. I'll do one clock just to see if we can get a little bit better. But like realistically, I didn't expect to win this race. I'm running a fucking mile or a long E, right? Like, get real. Run! Ooh, spot struggle, spot struggle. No? No spot struggle? Okay. Just built different. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna need a really nice unrestrained proc. You're just gonna have to like, boom, full speed. That's not happening. I don't even know if that can happen on this track. The fact that she's still faster than some people is actually wild. Makes you wonder how you can ever lose. Yeah, that's fine. Just move along. I didn't give a shit. Interesting. Final shop. We're definitely whistling this turn. When I'm with you. I'm glad I didn't use my artisan cleat so I can use it here. So does this game not have energy system? What's going on? I don't understand. Energy system, like how many times I'm allowed to play a day? There is an energy system. It's just, they give you so much energy that, like, I rarely ever use it all. This is one campaign we've been playing. One. Okay, guess I'll click on power. Do I want to megaphone that? Like, realistically, I want to click on speed. My power is going to hit 1100. I don't give a shit if it goes any higher than that. I guess I should whistle. Even though that's a great training, there's no reason to do it. And we actually get a speed out of it, so that was way better. And if we get lucky and we have a good speed next time, maybe we hit 1100 still. We got 50 more coming, so we would need to get like a 60 speed training, which would be basically empowering megaphone plus double friendship. That's not very likely to happen, but you never know. You never know. At least it gives me an out, right? You gonna raid DJ? No, I'm not gonna raid today. Very unlikely that I raid today. after people got themselves banned yesterday. And not quite what we were looking for. It was close. It was close. It's made me realize that I have to be very selective with who I raid because, can you raid yourself? No? What? Who banned who? Paul was spamming in someone's chat. Paul was spamming in someone's chat who I raided. This was a streamer that's bigger than me, too, to be clear. I raided into someone who's bigger than me, and part of my chat was just wild, and he was clearly annoyed by it. It's someone that I often watch, though, and he's not, like, that much bigger than me, you know what I mean? It's not like I rated someone with 70,000 viewers, I rated someone with, like, 40. I don't mean spamming just when you show up, though. You know, it's fun to be like, ah, raid, ah, and then we're done. We're done. Now match the energy in the room. You know why? You know, because, like, if I show up to a chill streamer just blasting messages out, he's gonna be like, that's not what we do here. You know what I mean? 40. No, 40 viewers, not 40K. Yeah, Paul, it was Paul in particular. Yeah, but that's not your fault if person A spams the hell out of a raid target. This is true, but it is someone in my chat who I asked to be nice and then they weren't. So that's, like, I'm going to feel some secondhand embarrassment from that. That's a lot of frontrunners. It's a lot of named frontrunners. I guess it's only 3 frontrunners and then a whole bunch of pace chasers. Look at this. It's like... Oh, you know what? I just realized that these finals have absolutely no, like randos. This is actually 18 named horses. Yeah, I know. But I've been looking for a reason to not raid once or twice, and, I'm not necessarily talking about you, Jordan. So just say you hate raiding. No, I don't hate raiding. I just would appreciate it, especially when I've only got, like, a dozen people. I feel like I should be able to talk to a dozen people. You know what I mean? And be like, chill. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad of a run at all. Especially for a parent. We hope we get something decent, because this is how parent runs are. You get to the end and you're like, well, if it's bad, it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, we are going to take Tokyo because the upcoming is a Tokyo. We're going to take Spring Runner because it is in spring. We are going to take probably that... Well, we can't take the Prudent if we want Killer Tunes. I guess we could just take the up-tempo version of it. And then we've already got the Tail Held High. I don't care much for Eager. It's, like, fine, but it's not really a front-runner skill. Uma stands the same way. We took the front-runner Savvy. There's a world where I take Moxie, but I feel like I'm just gonna take Prudent Positioning plus something cheap. Which, I mean, a lot of stuff is cheap, I guess. Hesitant Paces might be good. Restart's not really it. I could take Umastan now. Hesitant Paces. Yeah, we'll take Hesitant Paces. Yeah, it's probably the pimp, to be honest. Spring Runner left-handed Tokyo Racecourse. Firm Course Menace, Front Runner Savvy. Yeah, but he don't know that. Yeah, it's an S. I know that's an S. It's nothing special. 1-star wit. Stinker. Stinker. Oh well, we tried. You get the X of shame, Suzuka. You get the X of shame for not having any good trainings. I was kind of hoping for a slightly better one here. If I had gotten like a 2-2 and maybe like one or two more whites, that's probably a decent enough parent for me. But this doesn't have groundwork. The skills are good enough. Like focus, firm conditions, up tempo, tail held high are like a solid combo. Turf is nice and safe, right? We've got the medium 5-star here, stamina power, but the 1-star wit is just like the final nail in this coffin, right? Like it's almost good enough to use. It's just not. Indeed. Like, I understand it's in jest, but to someone who's never heard you before and who's already kind of annoyed by someone else, I can see where it comes from. I don't think it's necessarily justified, but I can definitely understand. I'll follow this person. Never mind, I'm at maximum follows. I don't care about them anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's like that wild. Like I can understand why it happened, even if like at the time it was like, in my shoes I probably just don't say anything there, personally. But I'm just very hyper conscious about what people think of me, so let's see what we got from the event today. I don't know if I really completed any missions, but maybe. Apparently I completed 9 of them. What the fuck rate? Oh, a bunch of win races and get fans. Yeah, this is all stuff I would get, yeah. That tracks. We gotta do more team trials, and apparently we gotta run the Takamatsu and Omiyakinen. Give me copy of new card. I said give me new copy of card. Give me card. Thank you. Yeah, DJ. I know Shadow's not a hate watcher. That's not the right word for it here, but like I'm used to people clowning in my chat just in jest. I'm used to it. By the way, I looked up this card. This has got to be the most dog water card I've ever seen in my life. This is genuinely one of the worst cards in the game. I cannot see a use for this. It has power bonus and race bonus. You're like, oh, that's not too bad. We like a little bit of power bonus. No, 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 no. It has no race bonus other than this 5%. It has no fan bonus. It has good specialty priority, but it has no mood bonus or training effectiveness, which are like really useful, especially training effectiveness. The hints are mid. Like standard distance is cool. They're kind of recovery skills. Like tactical tweak is worthless, and the skill you get from finishing the chain is unyielding, which is awful. There's just like no reason to ever use this card. And yet we still level it up because it gives us Tiddlywink bonus on our team trials score. And I got nothing else to level up right now. Yep, we can do whatever. Yeah, I get you, Jordan. But like, even if he took it the wrong way, he did take it that way. You know what I mean? Like that's what happened. That's what happened. You don't have to defend yourself to me, but I also like it happened. That definitely did happen. Anyways, we're sitting at 8 viewers. That's a pretty solid number of viewers. Who should we who should we raid out to? Quickly, before Saren is able to raid me, perhaps we raid Saren and watch her play horse game. I am just gonna raid out. Just watching Hana. Go say hi. No worries. You could just come along in the raid and then leave. A lot of people do that anyways, to be honest. But, you know, stop by, say hi. Sorry, I'm anti-raid. Hates weed killers. All right, guys. Tomorrow is Ultra Kill. We're gonna see if we can start P-ranking some of Layer 7, which is gonna be awful. Yeah, Insect Killer, my bad. Does Raid do Weed Killer too? Surely they do both, right? Bye-bye!